Jamestown, the first British colony, founded in 1607. Jamestown was founded in 1607 by the Virginia Company, which was a joint stock company. A joint stock company is formed when a group of people pool their money to start a company. The Virginia Company hoped to get rich starting the colony of Jamestown. One of the earliest settlers was a man named John Smith, who wrote tales of how he was kidnapped by the Algonquin tribe. He told of how he was saved from execution by a 12-year-old Algonquin girl named Maotaka. Of course, you know her by her nickname, Pocahontas, which means playful one. The earliest settlers of Jamestown encountered harsh conditions, and over 80% of the settlers died of starvation or disease. These starving times almost ended Jamestown, but in 1610 John Rolfe arrived in Jamestown with tobacco, which saved Jamestown and its inhabitants. The success of tobacco attracted settlers looking for profit, and the growing colony needed a governing body. In 1619, the first legislative assembly, the House of Burgesses, was founded. Tobacco was a labor-intensive crop, and landowners initially used indentured servants. Indentured servants agreed to work for a term of 4 to 7 years to pay off the cost of their transport to the colonies. Those that survived their contracts were forced to move onto the frontier on native lands. The native population attacked colonists who encroached on their lands. The former indentured servants who lived on the frontier asked the House of Burgesses for help, but the House of Burgesses refused. This refusal led a group of indentured servants to rebel against the House of Burgesses. The group was led by a man named Nathaniel Bacon, who attacked wealthy landowners and eventually burned Jamestown to the ground. Bacon's rebellion would ultimately be a failure, with Bacon dying of the bloody flux and many of his followers executed. The long-term result would be that landowners would turn to slavery as a labor source. Indentured servants, both black and white, had joined Bacon's rebellion. Seeing them united in a cause alarmed the ruling class. Historians believe the rebellion hastened the hardening of racial lines associated with slavery as a way for planters in the colony to control some of the poor.